Hi guys, today in this video we're going to make a register system. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Okay, let's start. But for make the register system you need a register form. Don't worry. I made a register form before and I will give you its link in the description of this video. If you want, you can make a register form for yourself. But I'm gonna use this form to make my register system. Oh my god, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Now, let's copy the user folder to our project folder. Open the Visual Studio Code and open user folder. We should change .html to .php, because we're gonna use PHP codes in this file. Now you should load the config file. If you don't know what's config file and why we should require it, you can watch my previous video. Now open a new PHP tag and start coding register system like me. Add variables by those name in the inputs of form. Here we're gonna check the password and retype of password. If password and retype is match, user can register, and system will show us success message, but if it's not match, system will show us an error message. Here, before we type SQL codes, we should create a users table in our database. Open your browser and open PHP&MyAdmin. Choose a name for your table. I think users is good. Click go and here it is. You did it. Your hero, your king. First one should be ID. And make sure to choose type to int and click on auto increment and primary index. Okay, now another columns types should be text. and register date type should be timestamp and its default should be current timestamp. Okay, we're done here. Now we can back to our codes and resume coding. If we want to give success and error messages, we should create their variables first, so I'm going to create a success and error variable. This is our error message, and this is our success message. And now I'm going to test our system. Choose a name. Choose a username. Choose an email, and now I'm gonna match 2 passwords. Yes, it works correctly and we did it. We registered a user. And this time I'm gonna write 2 different passwords. As you can see, system did not register this user because, you know why. And now you know what? We don't get any success or error messages. Why? Because we should use it in our web page. This messages was in the back end of our web page, and we should bring it to the front end of web page. Now it done, let's test it. It works, but as you can see it has some problems. Okay, let's fix this problem. But before fix this issue, let's make sure about our codes is working correctly. And as you can see we got success message and our user is registered. Yeah, now we got error message and our user not registered because passwords does not match. Now let's cut the messages and paste it into the frmbg div. Let's test it again, and as you can see it's fixed. Yay! Now here is a big problem, and it is this: users can choose an existing username and email, and it's so bad for a professional web page. Let's fix this too. But before fix, let me show you what I mean. As you can see, I used an existing username. What the fuck? I got success message and I'm registered. You got me? Now let's fix this fucking problem. Sorry. In the first code I'm gonna check if username already exists, show us an error message. Now let's test it. As you can see we got an error and this user didn't registered. Now, let me explain what I did. I said if passwords was okay, check username. If we have user with this name, don't register this username again. I think you got it, right? And now I'm gonna check if email is already exist, show us an error message again. Now let's test it. I'm gonna test existing username and email, and here it is. I will get error messages and I'll not be registered. Now we have one more problem. Our messages are not cool. Let's give them style and make them beautiful.
Jack it up.
Let's test it. If it's not worked, press Ctrl F5 to clear cache and it will be works correctly. I pressed Ctrl F5 and it works correctly. You can also use W3 School's tips to make your messages beautiful.
Jack it up.
Wow. It's so nice, we did it. Okay guys, in this video we made a professional register system. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thank you guys. Think it's time to make your website with your hands. See you in the next video.